specifically for the pelvic floor, since you do work with so many people on this, what are some things they can start doing at home to bring a level of awareness to their pelvic floor? Because some people don't know how to activate those muscles, or they don't know what they're doing. Like when we were squeezing our booty holes, they probably squeeze their butt at the same time, right? So how can they bring some awareness there?
Yeah, so I have videos on YouTube, but I typically teach people a clock and the Kegel Poogle way to do it. Yeah. And the clock, I like the clock more. Some people find that hard to like shut their eyes and visualize this clock, right? If you want to know the clock, I can share with you the clock.
Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah.
So your clock is, sorry, I'm doing everything that I have to. Your clock is here.
Okay.
Okay. So the clock is the base of your pelvis.
Uh-huh.
Your pubic symphysis is 12 o'clock. Your tailbone is 6 o'clock. Your right ASIS is 3. Your left ASIS is 9. So you have 12, 6, 3, 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you got to close your eyes to do this.
Yeah. So I'll typically teach people to do it on their back because it's easier to do something on the floor, on the back, but whatever, we'll do it standing. So we're here. You want to stack your rib cage in your pelvis because if you're standing with a flared rib cage or in an anterior tilt, the pelvic floor cannot contract as effectively. Mm-hmm. You would shut your eyes theoretically. I would want you to set your base, so spread your toes, find your tripod, and then you start to see the clock, and then you're going to draw 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and then you're going to release it, right? And then again, 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and then release it, and then we'll do it one more time, and we'll add on. So 12 to 6, hold it, and then draw 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Now, you know that's your TVA, right?
Yeah.
So your TVA, okay, right? And then release it, and then we'll add in the feet just because we're all about foot to core. So we'll do 6 to 12, hold, 3 to 9, hold. Now push your toes into the floor, and then release it. Right? So it's kind of weaving into a clock. Yeah. I do tell people to engage their pelvic floor about 20%. So you don't want to be maximally contracted into your pelvic floor. You can irritate your pudendal nerve, which you do not want to irritate.
Pat Broad's family, I hope you guys are doing well. Now, we love meat. We love to eat meat on this podcast. We've talked about it. Yeah, we talked about it a lot. That's why I partnered with Piedmontese, because they have amazing cuts of steaks, some that have a lot of fat, some that are a bit lower fat. But no matter what diet you're on, you can fit Piedmontese steak into your diet. It's fucking good. Andrew, how can they get it?
Yes, you guys got to head over to Piedmontese.com. If you guys know how to spell it, say it with me. That's PIEDMONTESE.com, and at checkout, enter promo code POWER for 25% off your entire order. And if your order is $150 or more, you get free 2-day shipping. Links to them down in the description as well as the podcast show notes. Let's get back to the podcast.
It's the nerve that runs through your perineum. Okay. So you do not have to show a video or a photo of that.
Could
no,
I'm sure.
Don't want to get demonetized.
right, exactly. So, but the pudendal nerve it's very important because a lot of people think, okay, pelvic floor, stronger, harder, more, right? Like I need to, same thing with the foot.
Yeah.
Like I need to maximally contract the foot. I'm like, no, you don't. Say hello to the foot, relax the foot. Say hello to the foot, relax the foot. Say hello to the pelvic floor,
something
release.
Coming to your mind too.
Are you talking about the I can't say that.
No. My mind,
okay.
my mind
Yep,
just.
it was.
Okay.
Your mind.
Oh okay. Boy. Okay. But yes, so that's the clock. The Kegel Poogle, we did the Poogle. That was lifting your levator ani, stopping your poo, right? That whole one. But I want people to feel the difference between the anterior pelvic floor, the posterior pelvic floor. Because if I'm doing like a back squat, right? Then, I'm sorry, I have to move again. I'm going to be like a video nightmare or an editing nightmare. But if I'm here and I'm doing a back squat, right? And some people even will lift their toes when they do that.
You step a little bit. There you go.
Okay. Here, if they do that, that's okay, but we'll just keep them down for here. If I'm down here, right, and I'm about to like push up, I want to be here, drive my toe. As soon as I did that, my levator ani just like drove up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm here. I got the weight, lifted my levator ani. I'm going to grip the bar harder. My toes are pushing down. And then I'm going to go up like this. Right? So I'm just stacking through this fascia line, having that connection between really what feeds the stabilizers between your foundation, center of mass, and then, I need my glute to engage, right? Your posterior pelvic floor is actually blended into your glutes. So stronger glutes get through your pelvic floor, your posterior pelvic floor.
Yeah.
Right? So that's a way that the listeners can kind of play with the pelvic floor. Last thing I will add is your pelvic floor is an anti-gravity muscle, which means that when you contract it, you have to feel it lift. It's not a fist. You're not squeezing a fist, right? You are lifting, right?
Very good.
And if I actually engage my pelvic floor just standing here, I feel less pressure on my feet.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was younger, like when I was like 22, 23, I downloaded this Kegel app because because I was just like, that got me tuned into the pelvic floor because I was like, am I doing this right? Then I YouTubed and a bunch of shit. And I was like, oh, wow. Makes a difference. So just some fun
But
facts.
the Kegel is very different.
Yeah. Peeps, we love bringing you all this fitness information, and we also want to help bring that information to more people. So if you could help us out, hit that red subscribe button and then hit the notification bell, and we'll continue to bring you the heat. And I won't whisper in your ear. Talk to you guys later.